base, Mookie Betts. In his 38th game, he was sidelined, but that oblique problem on the injured list. But for Betts, the last couple of games, that bat has really come alive. 5 hits over the last couple of ball games. So he's batting fourth and playing at shortstop. Max Muncy is at third. The Dodgers in the background are taking the field. Alex Tucker, Kyle Tucker is going to be in right field. It's Ryan Ward in left, doing the catching and batting 8, Dalton rushing, and Alex Freeland is at second base and batting in the number 9 position. For Lauer, mentioning the fourth start, he has allowed just a .203 batting average against since he has joined the Dodgers. So he's given his ball club a chance to be victorious. But the problem has been, even though he's a left-hander, lefties have hit .314 against him. And for Lauer also, he has served up this year already 15 home runs. For Martinez, his 14th start, mentioned he's 6-2. And for Martinez, fastball and a very good changeup. In fact, that's the pitch really of both of these guys here tonight. Changeup's good off the strikes. And Bellino is at first. Mark Reppiger is at second base, and Shane Livensparker is umpiring over at third. We'll join in tomorrow, same start time, 6 o'clock, Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 7:10, and it's going to be Justin Wroblewski on the mound for the Dodgers in Game 2. First things first, Dodgers in search of their 46th victory of the season. Happy to have you with us. Here's Charlotte. All right, Mo, pretty good picture on this Monday night. It's 10 after 7, 70 degrees. Tonight's time and temperature brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Not a cloud in the sky, the sun is setting. And 31-year-old Eric Lauer about to throw his first pitch of the ball game to Yandy Diaz. And he takes the strike. It's 0-1. Diaz at 320. He's knocked in 46. Jonathan Miranda is on deck, first baseman. And Junior Caminara, the third baseman, batting third. The swing and a fly ball to right, retreating and making an easy play of it is Kyle Tucker. So Diaz flies to right, and we are underway. Ward, Hothead, and Tucker in the outfield from left to right. Muncy and Betts on the left side of the infield. Freeland and Freeman on the right side, rushing his catching. And the 31-year-old Lauer making his fourth start with the Dodgers. Miranda steps in, 272, left-handed hitter. 11 home runs, and he's knocked in 48. Lauer delivers a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Ryan Goulet, the left fielder, is Austin Slater in right field hitting 6. Lauer delivers high. It's 1-1. Bottom third of the Rays lineup has Cedric Mullins in center. Nick Fortes, the catcher, and Taylor Walls is the shortstop. Dodgers at 45 and 27, 7 in front of the Padres. Lauer delivers a strike. Roast beefの店。Left-handed batters. No, he's a lefty himself. Lefty's at 314. クレープ屋さんには並んでない。Miranda, left-handed hitter, swings and fouls it off to the left. The fastball, we mentioned the changeup. The changeup is really the second most used pitch, almost 20% of the time, then the curveball and the slider. Outfield straight away. ローストビーフの店に並んでるみたい。Over to the right side. どうしようかな。Up and in, he was just 帰ろうか。Get out of the way. That was scary. 2 balls and 2 strikes. またやし。So here are the Rays at 41 and 27. They trail the Yankees by 1. In the American League.
食べてもいいんだけど。
Now Lauer on
ご飯食べれなくなっちゃうな。
and missed strike 3. Miranda down on strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes Junior Caminara. Throw one up and in. Caminara has to dump lefty against lefty, and you come back to the breaking ball. You flinch this for a split second. That's all it takes. Up and in, down and away. And he's Caminara, 271 with 15 home runs, 32 runs batted. Right-handed hitter, wide open stance, deep in the box. Lauer delivers a swing and miss, and it's 0-1. good changeup right there. What you just mentioned, up and in, low and away. That's been basically the cry of pitchers and pitching coaches for decades. High and tight, low and away.
0-1 to Caminero. Lauer delivers, low and inside.
And why high and tight, low and away? They're tough pitches to hit.
And once it's up and in, you know what the next pitch is going to be. Your mind is willing, but your body may not be quite so much. Here comes the 1-1. Lauer to Caminero. Both went inside, and it's 2-1. Big crowd tonight. Flirting with nearly 50,000.
5万人入ってる。
Monday night in the middle of June. The 2-1 is high and outside. 3 balls and a strike. Lauer in 16 innings this year with the Dodgers. Now 11 strikeouts, a couple of walks. The opponent hitting just 203 against him. On 3-1, the lefty Lauer delivers, swinging the fly ball to right. Heading on back is Tucker, and it's off the wall, arriving at second base.
イランとニュージーランド
Junior Caminero
第1
his 12th two-base hit of the year.
上がってるし、ほら
Big crowds. The Dodgers, of course, draw a lot of interest. Back-to-back world champions. And for the Rays, a very interesting team. Recent success we talked about in the pregame show. Playing first place in the American League Eastern Division. But they are a team that goes right after. They're the third best hitting team in baseball average-wise.
And I dare you to name or identify 3 or 4 of their starting players tonight. And there's a fly ball deep to left field, and a home run off the bat of Ryan Belay. Oh, he just crushed it. Belay, his 4th home run of the year, 2-run shot, and the Rays take an early 2-0 lead.
ツーランホームラ
He
ン
got it all.
Now, did I mention that the Rays are a pretty good hitting team? I mean, they're third best in baseball. The Dodgers are the best average-wise. But for the Rays trying to put runs up on the board, they have not had really what you would label as a stellar road record. They're 17-18 away from the home ballpark.
Ben Williamson stepping in. 255 hitter. The second baseman, open stand, just a slight crouch. Lauer delivers, high and away, 1 ball, and no strikes.
And for Lauer overall, with both stops that he's had this year, that's the 16th home run that he has allowed.
5th as a Dodger starter. Williamson on 1-0, swings and fouls it off to the right. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The Dodgers down early. And when they are behind early, but scoring first, they're 14-18. Now it's 2 balls and a strike to Williamson. Austin Slater is on deck. Lauer delivers. High and away, it's 3-1. Barely a hint of a breeze. Just a gorgeous night, 70 degrees. Now the 3-1. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Drifting on back a step or 2 is Andy Pages to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 2 hits. The Rays draw first blood. Dodgers coming up at the bottom of the 1st.
Whether you're enjoying the Dodgers on a hot summer day or bundled up for a chilly October night, Navient's got your home comfort covered. Their high-efficiency HVAC systems, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners deliver powerful performance, year-round comfort, and serious energy savings. Plus, they're whisper quiet and built to last, so you can focus on the game, not your system. Upgrade your comfort with trusted innovation from Navient. Visit NavientInc.com. That's NavientInc.com.
I met my husband at a Dodgers game. He was a lifelong fan, so cheering for the team was part of the deal. And I was all in. All our milestone dates have been at games. We had a Dodgers-themed wedding. Our kids are fans. We even use the hashtag where it all started on socials when we go to games. We've made Dodger Stadium truly our second home.
Bank of America champions Dodger Nation. And everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the talent to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Copyright 2026, Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Take your game on the road to Harrah's Resort SoCal in Funner, California, the home of big league fun. Step up to the plate at Hall of Fame Chef Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Slide into SoCal's favorite swim-up bar and three-pool paradise. Swing for the fences with the impressive Progressive, the state's first all-table jackpot, where a $5 bet can make you a millionaire. Harrah's Resort SoCal. It's a whole new ballgame. To book your winning getaway, visit harrahsocal.com today.
Ryan Belade's 422-foot home run. Deep into the upper reaches of left field. Has given the Rays a 2-0 lead. That's Nick Martinez about ready to throw his first pitch. Martinez now 36, making his 8th start of the year, 4-1, a 3.02 ERA. And guess who's coming to dinner?
Shohei
First at bat brought to you by Asahi Super Dry. And number one selling beer. Peak. What is unique? And the number one vote getter to this point on the way to Philadelphia in the All-Star game, Shohei Ohtani stepping in. 14 home runs, 41 runs batted in. First pitch. And a foul off to the left out of play, and it's 0-1.
The number one vote getter, that just has the hit. That's not even considering the pitching, which will be handpicked.
And of course, Dave Roberts manages the National League All-Stars as Ohtani takes a strike. It's 0-2. Martinez, 4-1, a 3.02 ERA. Opponents hitting .265 against him. Like a very solid season.
I mentioned both of these guys, they're very good change-ups. Martinez throws at a higher percent, almost 30% of the time, and very effective.
When he starts, the Rays are 10-3. There's a fly ball to right field. It's deep but playable. Austin Slater. Ohtani flies to right, straight out to the bottom half of the plate.
And that was on the changeup.
ちょっと泳いだかな。
And now here's Andy Potter. They got Ohtani, the number one vote getter of anybody. Got 3 Dodger starters currently based on the fan voting. Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, and this fella, Andy Pages, 273 with 15 home runs. He takes the ball inside and low, 1 ball and no strikes.
めっちゃ泳いでる。
Mookie Betts
めっちゃダメで
and
す。
Will Smith are second in votes at their respective spots. 1-0 to Pages. Low and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Defensively for the Rays, Randy Belade is in left, Cedric Mullins in center, Austin Slater is in right. Jimmy Cananero at third, Taylor Walls at short, Ben Williamson at second base, and Jonathan Aranda at first. As Pages swings and fouls it back. It's 2-2.
Pages this month, his average is just about almost 20 points, but what has not hit is the production and the defense to go with it.
Well, that's the one thing, and you, having played that position, you know better than anybody. Now, he's steadily improved. He covers ground, has a great throwing. And now the 2-1. Running a little roller up the first base line. Nice, easy play. For Aranda, steps on the bag. Pages retired. They're still out.
Well, that was a changeup. Pages out in front. And they shoot it right out the end of the bat.
Here's Freddie Freeman. Last 10 games hitting .250. On the year, 275 with 11 home runs. And he has knocked in 38. The Rays with a 2-0 lead, 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a grounder, foul up the first baseline. 0-1 to Freeman. Betts on deck. Freeman in his last 20 games, hitting .299. And now Martinez. On 0-1 delivers. Low went inside. It's 1-1. So the Rays 14 over 500. Here's the 1-1. Swing. Foul ball off to the left into the lower deck. That is 1-2. Martinez, born in Miami. And the 1-2. I got a foul back to the screen. One ball, two strikes. Freeman away. Outfield deep and straight away. We're going to foul back off to the left and into the stand.
Hey, friends, Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been delivering 125 years of hope and healthier futures. And when your child needs championship care, visit chla.org.
Nobody on, bottom half of the first. Freeman swings and a fly ball to left field. And retreating. And making the catch and Randy Blade. And the Dodgers got to go down 1-2-3. After one, it's the Rays 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
The home of the champs, the LA Dodgers.
570 LA. Matt Money Smith here talking about Galpin Ford. Just like the boys in blue, they are champions. How about 80 years here in Los Angeles for my man Mike Schwartz, the general manager, runs the whole thing over there. Wants you to ask for him by name. This is a #1 Ford dealer in California and in the world for 29 consecutive years. They have the inventory. They have the 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, and they want to bring that vehicle right to you. Find it at galpinford.com. Hop off the 405 at Roscoe and ask for Mike Schwartz.
Hey, Dad and Brad and Mama too. Piece of power with a top to do. Hey, got summer with family and friends. Get your fun on from beginning to end. Bigger than the place for parties and more. Your neighborhood's taking so much to explore.
Right now, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10 when you buy any large PCM combo. Handcrafted dough made fresh daily at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
People's Pizza Parlor.
Where there's baseball, there's Bud Light. The official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. It's a word sponsor. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer State Wisconsin Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the San Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Shumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
From the Galpin Ford broadcast booth, streaming straight to your phone. This is the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Monday. And as we hit the top half of the second inning, it's brought to you by Budweiser. 250 years. This Austin Slater will be leading it off for the Rays. Be followed by Cedric Mullins and Nick Fortes. Flower gave up a 2-run home run in the first inning. A long shot on the bat of Brian Gillespie. 422 feet before it was long. And now here's Slater with the Rays, 224, no home runs and 3 runs. Well, he's been bouncing around some. One-time Giant takes high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Muncy just 3 or 4 steps off the line at third, a couple of steps behind the bag. The 1-0, swing, and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slater began the season, spring training with the Tigers, released, then to the Mets, and now in Tampa. There's a line drive into left center field. That's going to be a base hit. Lead-off single left for Austin Slater. Now here's Cedric Mullins. Hasn't hit a lick this year, 201. designated batter. Got 6 home runs, 21 runs batted in. Muncy in on the grass at third. Outfield straight away. Why is relatively shallow in center for Cedric Mullen. It's a breaking ball away. 1 ball, no strike.
Slater was sent it back to the bag as Flowers delivered the ball home. Lefty looking right at the first base bag. Mullen's one of those guys who want to keep him off base as well as the speed. He's swiped 12 bags already.
1 ball, no strike. Flowers set at the belt and delivers. Mullen takes the strike outside corner, belt high. That is 1-1.
Of course, if you're talking about running game, the Rays 8th highest as far as stolen bases as a team. They've swiped 62 this year.
Caught only 26 times. Mullen's taking high. And it's 2-1.
Talk about stealing bases. Remember Mullins with the Orioles 5 years ago as a 30-30 guy. 30 home runs, 30 swipes.
2 balls and a strike. Slater the short leads first. Lauer delivers to Mullen. Mullen outside is 3-1. Slater at first and delivers to Cedric Mullen. Here it comes. Inside high ball 4. So the Rays have first and second, nobody out. And that brings up Nick Cortez, the catcher. The Rays don't have a whole lot of headline stars, but all they do is win year in and year out. Kevin Cash, 12 years the manager of the Rays. Now, a bunt up the third base line is a beauty. Cortez will be thrown out at first for a sacrifice. Gets Slater to third, Mullins to second, 1 out, and Taylor Wall's coming up.
Again, with a pretty good hitting team, just trying to move runners over, get into scoring position. This was also problematic for the Dodgers on this recent road trip. Opposing teams between the Pirates and the White Sox with runners in scoring position hit 371 over those 6 games.
Now here's Walls, 219, no home runs, 15 runs batted in. Dodgers pitched in at corners, first and third. Lauer delivers high and away, 1-0 to Walls. Once about even with the bag, so is Freeman at first. Second baseman Freeman is nearly behind the second base bag. Now here's the 1-0. Squaring to bunt, it's high and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Kevin Cash, 12 years manager of the Rays. His record is 937 wins, 811 losses. That's a winning percentage of .536. The 2-0. Breaking ball for a strike, 2-1. He was as much taught how to manage the game by Terry Francona as anybody. Here comes the 2-1, squaring the bunt up the first base line. Freeman has no place to go except to... In to score is Slater on the sacrifice. Wall drives in the run. And the Rays have themselves a 3-0 lead as Mullins goes to third.
Well, the Rays can not only go deep, they could go small ball as they've used back-to-back bunts here to cash in a run.
So they small ball, they run. Pitching has been very good. Of course, they've played inside that stadium down there in Tampa Bay. Now Wall takes low and outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
The thing,
it looks like it's an unidentified flying object that landed improperly. To its side.
well, they do have the top 6 now.
Soon they'll be getting into a grown-ups ballpark. Now the 1-1. It's low. 2 balls and a strike to Taylor Wall. I'm sorry. Diaz. Who flies to right. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Diaz fouls it off to the right. And it's 2-2.
The infield may be a couple of steps to pull, but the outfield, particular possibly over right center field. There is a lot of territory between Pages and Ward in left field.
Diaz has a dozen home runs, hitting .320. Right-handed hitter, and the 2-2 is way outside high 3-2. Lauer's command early on is not
215.
what he likes it to be. On 3-2 with 2 outs. Ground ball to short. Second hop, Betts picks it up. Throws to first, and the inning is over. But the Rays tack on another run. 1 hit, 1 left. They lead 3-0 after an inning and a half.
AM 570 LA.
Stream it right now on the iHeartRadio app.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best team in the league. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefits, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
How do we rise? By being the home of first. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases, innovation isn't just part of our history, it's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could. We're performing the first human bladder transplant, so we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health. Keep on rising.
Celebrate America's 250th birthday at the ballpark, Saturday, July 4th, when the boys in blue take on the San Diego Padres. I love America! Gates are opening early for a full day of summer festivities, and the first 40,000 fans in attendance will receive a commemorative 250th coin presented by Budweiser. The fun doesn't stop there. Make sure to stay after the game and enjoy our dazzling 4th of July fireworks show. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotion. The LA Dodgers run it back right here. The boys in blue are available everywhere on the world champion Dodgers Audio Network.
It'll be Betts, Muncy, and Tucker to hit for the Dodgers in the bottom of the second against Nick Martinez, already working with a 3-0 lead. The bottom of the second is brought to you by your Toyota dealers. They make it easy. Mookie had a good weekend. Now he's just hoping to get his data going. Taking low and outside, 1 ball, no strike.